Hey friends, on this episode we're going to do the best keto foods from Walmart, Aldi, and Costco. Coming up next. Hey guys, it's Elizabeth, Countess of Low Carb. I'm super pumped for today's episode to do the best keto foods, my favorite keto foods from Walmart, Costco, and Aldi. Lumped them all together of my top keto food favorites. If you find this video helpful, smash that like button, click subscribe with the bell notifications, and get my free weekly Wednesday keto diet meal plan down in the description link below. Let's dive into my favorite keto foods from Walmart, Aldi, and Costco. Okay, number one, we gotta start with Aldi first. Favorite keto food from Aldi is their 100% pure beef Philly sliced meals. I love these. And let me give you the disclaimer, I love organic, I love to buy grass-fed, I love to buy local, but sometimes this is where royal weight loss meets real life, and a girl in a pinch needs some steak and cheese. So I get these. On the back there are 0 carbs, but I don't trust food manufacturers, so I always punt to the ingredients to see, is there anything else in there that may potentially be a creepy carb for my keto weight loss, preventing it? And in here, in fact, the ingredients are only 100% beef. These things are super easy to make. In a pinch, you can have a meal in 5 minutes cooking these bad boys up. And they are very thinly sliced. I'll show you what they look like because I'm literally gonna make one for my keto lunch later today. They're literally these slices on parchment paper that you just peel off, plop, cook, peel off, plop, cook. And you can make these in delicious wraps, which we're gonna talk about my keto wraps later on, but you can put them in wraps and make steak and cheese, or you can just put them on top of a salad. You can add them with blue cheese. They're really, really diversified, and they're under $5 for this whole thing. It is, how many pounds of meat is included in here? It's 21, it's a pound and 5 ounces. It's 21 ounces in here. So it's 2 meals, basically like $1.50, $1.25 a piece. Really, really inexpensive and tastes great from Aldi. Aldi for the win for the ketogenic diet. That's my number one. Next, we're gonna switch over to Costco. Who likes Costco out there? We're gonna go Costco. So Costco, my Costco best food, my favorite food, is I love to get their whole chickens there. Now, of course, we buy from a local meat CSA. We like to support our local farmers, but sometimes I just want their organic whole chickens, 10 bucks. I've done tons of videos of how you can make meals basically for 75 cents or $1 out of those whole chickens in my Instapot using really cool techniques. Their whole chickens are fabulous, and you can freeze them. So you get 2 in a pack, and you can take one, cook it in your Instapot, take the other, freeze it, and then use it for the following week for keto meal prep. Super simple, super inexpensive. One of my top favorite, best keto foods. Next, we're gonna do Walmart. We got your Walmart lovers out there. Put down below in the comments your question of the day is, what is your favorite place to do your keto grocery shopping? Is it Walmart? Where is it? Where do you love to get your keto groceries? So from Walmart, I say the best keto food, and again, I've got bunches, is their almond butter in individual packets. Now, these fascinate me because you can take these on the go. They're by Barney Almond Butter. The ingredients, if you look at them, have 6 carbs for this whole packet with 3 net carbs. Now, that seems like kind of a lot, depending on what you want, what you go by. The ingredients are blanched roasted almonds and palm fruit oil. Again, it's not the most cleanest thing, because the most cleanest thing would be raw almonds, but to get something on the go in a jiffy really quickly, proteins are 6 grams and sugar is 1 gram in there. I'm assuming that's because of the palm fruit oil in there, but this is one of my top best Walmart keto food items that you can get, and they come with 6 1-ounce packets in there. Yes, of course, I always say for keto on a budget to get a whole jar of almond butter, scoop it out, make your individual portion sizes from that. It would be significantly cheaper, but sometimes, again, royal weight loss meets real life. Grabbing this, putting this in your kid's lunch, grabbing this and having it with some celery for a low-carb snack, or just having it as your meal. Y'all, that's really, really easy and simple, and Barney's created it in a really efficient way to do it. Next, we're gonna go back to Aldi. Our Aldi favorite keto meals are gonna be their cheese. Their cheese section at Aldi is bar none. This happens to be my Santa cheese I picked up, but they always have whack job cheeses there. They're really interesting and they rotate it with their cheese selection. I'm excited to try this little cheese guy. I'm gonna be cracking him open later today with my steak and cheese. When I make my steak and cheese, I will mix and match that together. But Aldi's cheese section is it's cheap, but it's also high quality. Just make sure you check the ingredients. There's not creepy carbs added or things like that. If you want me to do a creepy carb video, put in the comments below too. If you don't know what those are, I'm happy to share what those are. But cheese is number 2 for Aldi, best keto foods. Their cheese is so good. Number 2 for Costco. Costco, best keto foods is their cheese wraps. These cheese wraps are phenomenal. Folio's cheese wraps. They're Parmesan cheese wraps. I finally got them in our Costco. We've been anxiously waiting. You can find these over, if you go to your fruit section, to the left of it where they had like macaroons. They had it with a bunch of like Jaja desserts. It had these in there, these cheese wraps. These cheese wraps are 1 carb for 1 cheese wrap. The ingredients for them are pasteurized cow's milk, salt, and microbial enzymes. I don't know what a microbial enzyme is. We always want to check our ingredients, but these things, Booze Cruise, my buddy at Booze Cruise, shout out to Booze Cruise, encouraged me to get these. And so I'm very excited. I'm going to be making lots of keto meals out of these. So from Costco Keto, this folio wraps for sure on there. This whole package, there's 10 of them in there, making them 75 cents per wrap. And you can freeze these too. Apparently Booze Cruise told me you could freeze these as well. So I'm very excited to try that. So if you are loving this video, make sure you go sign up for my free weekly keto meal plan, emailed to you every single week for free, down in the description link below. Now let's dive back in. Next we have for our best keto foods our Walmart section. So going to Walmart, their queso cheese. They have a phenomenal queso cheese, and how I cook that queso cheese, I simply make it very thin slices, cook it in leftover bacon grease, and those are my keto chips with guacamole. So good. If you have not done that, you need to go try that recipe. It's delicious. Walmart's queso cheese, it's the tropical kind, is really, really good. I've tried it from Aldi. It did not have the same taste and texture as the Walmart brand, so I would encourage you to get the Walmart one. Try it out. If you want chips, it's way less carbs. It is somewhat carby for that queso cheese, the tropical queso cheese, and it's over usually in the back section of Walmart next to the cheese selection and also near the butter and cream cheese. So moving on to my best keto item is Aldi Keto Foods is their coffee. Their coffee. Was having coffee talk over with my homegirl from Free to Family. Hi Kim, if you're watching. The coffee. So Aldi has coffee there that they get. This is salted caramel. So this would stop my intermittent fasting. I would not have this on an intermittent fasting day. But y'all, it's just flavored. It says no artificial flavorings. Of course, organic is best. Of course, grass-fed is best, but sometimes a girl just wants some caramel flavoring, and I will have this with a little bit of heavy cream, or I'll mix it with my butter and make my bulletproof coffee out of it. It's really good. I love it. And their coffees are usually $3 or $4. I found it's not bad. It's akin somewhat to Starbucks's flavoring that they have. I was pleasantly surprised. So coffee, usually I get plain coffee, but Aldi does not, and I'm a Starbucks girl, y'all know that. I love Starbucks, but Aldi has a pretty dang good coffee to make your keto bulletproof coffee out of as a choice. Going to Costco, Costco favorite food items are gonna be their wraps. They have these new, again, Booze Cruise recommended these crepini egg thins with cauliflower. So it's basically the ingredients are cage-free egg whites, cage-free egg whole, cauliflower powder, olive oil, sea salt, xanthan gum, spices. It's totally a keto product. They're very thin. They're crepe-like. Very, very thin, but you can freeze these, and it comes with, basically it works out to be, again, also 50 to 75 cents per wrap, and you can freeze the section, so if you don't want this to go bad in your refrigerator, there's 12 per package, so 24 total. You can cut them, freeze one of them. Booze Cruise had told me, shout out to Booze Cruise, David said that you can totally freeze these. This says it expires, it's already expired. Well, shoot. I'm like ready to cry, it's already expired. How did I let that happen? I got so excited about these. Fart fig nuggets. so they expire quickly. So make sure you put them in your freezer right afterwards. But they're keto friendly. I do highly recommend these. Booze Cruise has said that they're very thin feeling, and so again, just making sure if you're using it as a wrap, it's somewhat thin and it could potentially break. So just making sure if you want that, it's not going to hold a significant amount of things. You could make keto enchiladas out of those. That would be an awesome keto meal. My best keto meal, moving over to Walmart, is Walmart's sour cream. Is surprisingly an amazing deal. You can get it in huge bulk quantities at, say, Costco, but I like Walmart's because it's inexpensive. The ingredients are somewhat clean. Again, always check them because sometimes food manufacturers change them, but it's not a bad keto food to have. And I find that the price point on it's not bad. I would recommend the Walmart. Sour cream is my go-to point on that. We're gonna bounce back over to Aldi. Aldi favorite keto foods. Their organic spinach, y'all, is the cheapest I can find, and usually I can find it on sale where I'm able to freeze it. I would highly recommend that as a keto food. Costco, best keto foods is their pesto. I love their pesto. It's delicious in the green jar over in between the cheese section and their fruit section. It's in that one of those middle aisles. Their pesto is usually near the end cap. It's delicious. A great way to get high fats in. If you want keto pasta, you can mix it. It's versatile. Keto pizzas, keto pasta. You can put it on top of your keto meatloaf. Like, you can do lots of cool things with Costco's pesto that they have, and it will last you a long time too. I also love at Costco, one of my best keto foods is their organic party wings. I use frequently in my Kasari air fryer videos. If you watch my air fryer videos, I use their organic Costco party wings to make my own wings from home. They're like $2 to make organic wings. They're so good, particularly football season. They're delicious to have. Next, for my favorite best keto foods from Walmart is their raspberries, the organic raspberries. I find I can find inexpensive berries from Walmart. Of course, I like to buy from my local farmers, but sometimes that's not possible. And so then I punt to Costco's berries. Raspberries, blackberries are the lowest carb count to get. So I like getting those organic ones from Costco when I can. Going back over to, have I missed anything? Aldi, I have some bonus lightning round. Aldi sells their new Irish butter. It's their Kerrygold butter that you can get. So from Costco, you can get Kerrygold butter. From Aldi, you can get this new Irish butter. It's literally $2 cheaper per brick, and it still has the grass-fed butter that doesn't have inflammatory properties. Allegedly, there's so many mixed things these days on that, but I try to get the Irish butter because it's grass-fed. Or make my own if you've seen my make my own butter video that I had too. These are potential other ones that are really, really good. And then from Costco, I do like getting their frozen cauliflower rice. It comes in a huge bag. It looks deceptive, but there's lots of little individual bags. Really, really easy to cook with. I can make my keto cauliflower mashed potatoes out of them, or my cauliflower casserole out of them. You can do lots of cool things. My keto fried rice for my Asian dishes I make, really, really good, and also not that expensive for an organic frozen meal. So those are all of my best favorite keto foods from Walmart, from Costco, from Aldi. If you found this video helpful, smash that like button, click subscribe with the bell notification, and get down below my free keto diet meal plan. Make it a powerful day. Bye, guys.